Welcome to the News at Noon for this Friday, May 15th. It's week 20 of the year. It's Tribute Weeks. All our international businesses are in the middle of Tribute Weeks. I'm your number one fan, Tom. If I look a little islandish today, that's because this is being recorded on Thursday, and I am in the Caribbean. We are launching brand new businesses in the Caribbean, and that's all kinds of cool places, and that's where I am this weekend. So here's all that's new from Park Lane, and it really is all now about Tribute Weeks. It's Tribute Weeks. Germany, these next Mondays, the 18th and the 25th, what you have come in. Australia, you're the next Tuesdays. Canada, the next Thursdays. This is 2 weeks. These are 2 big weeks where we beat our best, where if you're a leader, your team beats its best, and where we honor our co-founder, Arthur Levine Sr. I become more proud all the time to represent Park Lane, not only because of the great products and programs and all those things, but we're a really good, really sound financial business. And nowadays, that's as important as the product because you need to know they'll be around. This is the man who started that legacy that is now 60 years old, and we're so proud to honor him during Tribute Weeks. Now, there's lots of things going on. It's the Manhattan Collection, and it is just shades of gray with pearls. Oh, my gosh, it's beautiful. The awards for these 2 weeks, and remember, everything counts. Your net sales, your non-sales, everything counts. Earrings at $1,000. When you get to $2,000, the beautiful Manhattan bracelet. When you have one recruit, one person who signs up and has at least $500 in sales or purchases the presidential kit, you get the Manhattan ring. Then we go to the amazing award, the Manhattan necklace. I saw this, touched it on Monday. Just a beautiful piece, and there are 2 ways you can get it. You can have 2 recruits share the opportunity with 2 people, or you can have $4,500 in personal sales in the 2 weeks. Either way, and that is your award. It is truly an amazing piece that you want to have. Leaders, you have a team goal. When you make it, here is your award. It is just absolutely incredible. And most over, in our top performance weeks, I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 international winners win most over. It happens all the time. Push to beat your best. You could be a $500 gift card winner. Now, there's stuff going on for customers and hostesses, too. Hostesses, when you have a $300 net show with 1 booking, you get a 3 booking gift ring of your choice free. Go to the back of the catalog, page 93, I think it is. There they are. The best part of the story is the end, 3 booking gifts. You get 1 free having a show these 2 weeks. Plus, every hostess who has a qualifying show gets to take advantage of 2 thank you gifts. And those are those amazing gifts. They're now marked in the catalog, and your hostess can get not 1 but 2 of them for $15 in Canada, $17 in Australia, 17 euros in Germany. It's a great offer, and you get credit on those too for the contest and everything. So 2 thank you gifts that actually goes on all month. We've been offering it during these first 2 weeks, and it continues for the month of May. Now, a lot of people are posting on Facebook and social media that they've already earned their Disney trip, and I'll tell you, as many people as you see, you're going to have 10 times that many earn in the next 2 weeks as we end May, and you can earn an additional 2,500 points for the Walt Disney World Adventure trip. The big news is of that bonus. In the month of May, all 4 commission weeks in May, when you have 2,500 in total net non-sales, so that's everything in that month, and you have 1 recruit, 1 qualified recruit, that's 1,000 or more net non in their first 5 weeks of business, you receive 5,000 bonus points. What that means is 2,500, a minimum of 1,000, 5,000, that's 8,500 points. And that could get you to Disney. Now, do you want to know how to track where your progress? There is a great form that we provide. It was sent with this email, and it looks like this. And every week we are now entering in, we just entered in week 15. There are 2 weeks left. Every week you enter in your personal sales. During the first 7 weeks of the contest, they were doubled. And then every recruit you have, you enter in the top. There is a very easy place to find this. I realize that there are many people who say, I want to just look at something and see the ability to do that. That'll eventually be here one day, but we always are positive in tracking what we do ourselves. We always should. You should never rely on someone else to do it, frankly. That's really a responsibility that empowers you to make it happen. When you go to your reports and you go to a detailed report, it's the third tab down, you will see a complete record of everything that's happened with your Park Lane business. If you go down to the weekly personal sales, it shows you the personal sales for every single week. You can write them in there. As you go to the bottom, there's reports called SB2, SB5. Those are kind of old legacy terms, but what that does is show every single recruit you have brought in, and it shows their sales. It shows their sales in the first 5 weeks of business, so you know if they're qualified, and it also shows their total sales. And you write those in these columns. It really is easy, and it's an exercise that when you empower yourself to do it, it's amazing how it makes you feel and tells you where you're at. We hope you're here. We hope so many of you who are watching this are going to qualify. We are so excited to serve. This is your serving team. This is my wife, Caroline, and our family, and they're all going to be here. This is our house. This is our pool. We're going to have a bouncy pit back there. It's just going to be a wonderful time. The Levines will be here as well. We hope you're here because it's just an added extra perk. We can't compete with Disney, but we're going to try, and we're going to try at our convention. A lot of buzz about convention because we're really talking about it now. It's May. You're going to have big checks. Convention is in July, and this is our Diamond Jubilee. It's our 60th anniversary, 60th diamonds. You know that means they're going to be giving away some stuff. There is the new jewelry launch and the new catalog. There is Friday night's theme we'll talk about. They're training from your experts. That alone is incredible. There are a lot of new reports and supplemental items we're going to be providing for you in your back office. That website you get for free internationally, which is incredible. And we're going to be training on that. Lots of great training, drawings, fashion tips, recognition. And we're right by Chicago O'Hare Airport. This is one of the biggest airports in the world if you've never been. And there's a shuttle from there to the Hyatt Regency. You always can see it when you land. It's this gold and brown building. Room rates, U.S. dollars, $121 a night. That's from 1 to 4 people in a room. So take a bunch of friends. You're down to $30 a night for rooming. Registration for convention is $129. If you're taking your spouse, it's only $50 more for your spouse to go. And when you register early by June 3rd, that's your gift when you register. It is a crossbody Park Lane purse in the IT Pantone color of the year. You get that just for registering guaranteed. And when your team makes their attendance goal at convention. Your team is your franchise. So the franchise that you're a part of, whether it's Aventus in Germany or Sparkling Swans in Western Australia or Jeans Jewels in Canada, your franchise has an attendance goal. When you make this attendance goal, everybody gets the Northern Lights signature bracelet. I touched this week. And it is just an incredible piece. It looks green like you see it, but depending on how the light reflects on it, it turns into all kinds of amazing colors. The stones are incredible in this. Why do I tell you this? Encourage your friends to attend convention. The more the merrier, and you don't want to come to convention and not get this. You want to have your team make its attendance goal, and I believe we all can. Friday night is Denim and Diamonds is the theme. Here's Arthur and Scott in Calgary, Alberta. Start buying your clothes and outfit for Friday Night Fun Night now. My wife already bought her jeans. I said that last week. With convention around the corner, the reason we're talking about it is convention recognition starts. There are personal excellence sales awards that you can earn. There's recognition being on stage. There's the top 50 in personal sales with amazing bracelets. And the question I ask you now is, are you deciding to be up on stage in July? Because when we celebrate on stage, I really can look at you and wink and say, I know back in April and May, you decided you were going to make this happen. Because success doesn't just happen, you make it. Now, it's part-time. It's not your whole life. It's a couple nights a week. That really is all it can take to be up on stage and have amazing success. So we encourage you to make that decision. Convention recognition has started for Germany. It was, as of 2 Mondays ago, the 4th, up until July 13th. through July 14th for Australia, July 16th for Canada. And here are the amazing awards. Have one recruit, and this is the incredible award you receive at convention. Have 3,500 in personal sales in that 10-week time frame. And here is the incredible necklace. And 7,000 in personal sales and 2 recruits. It's the Diamond Jubilee set, but you have to see it. I touched it. When you see it, it's incredible. It's just incredible. And so 7,000, 2 recruits in that entire time frame. That's going to get you up on stage. That's going to get you lots of money. That's going to get you something else. Remember, Disney ends in May, but there's always something else with Park Lane. The 8 will make you great. I held the fireworks necklace. It's incredible. 32 shows, February, March, April, and May, 4 months. Again, you can go in your reports, in your field interface, and go down to detailed report, and you can see and count how many shows you've held in this time frame. There is a tracking form that you can download and get as well. But if you made 32, this award is going to be yours. It's the fireworks necklace, and it's just absolutely incredible. It's a beautiful, stunning piece. In May, when you sell 2,000 or more, you get your RRC award. This also is just an incredibly beautiful piece, and that is your award for 2,000 or more in sales in the month of May. And all the details we talked about is in your network magazine. We hope you have one printed out, because that is the place where you can get answers to all the questions specific to your country. And remember that the network is the one thing that is personalized to your country. And there are the Tribute Week's goals again. Customers have great specials going on. The amazing customer special with a $30 order, they can get the terrific bracelet in silver or gold, or the Hope necklace. And that's, check the price in your market. That's 14, 15, 17, different in every market, but check your price. But these are the customer specials, and they can take advantage of one with every $30 order. They order over $90. They could take a gold and a silver bracelet and a Hope necklace, all for your special market price. You get credit on all of it. It's great add-on sales. The Hostess watch is hot. Some of you are just getting this. You ordered your sample last week. It's the Omnia watch. It's an incredible Hostess special item, and we know she gets to buy that with a qualifying show or get it free when that show's over $800 net. And check your network magazine for your market price if she buys it. But it's just watches. Hey, we have our phone to keep track of time. Watches are style now. This is a very stylish piece, as is the Yes gift. When a hostess books her show, she gets a special gift at a special price when she holds her show, and it's the on-trend ring. Double thank you gifts are offered. Again, on both of these, check your price in your market, in your country where you're at. There was I left this in there because I have to tell you more and more, we really are creating statement necklaces. I have seen the future, guys. I have. And statement necklaces, not only are we doing a bunch of them, but if you monitor fashion and covers of magazines and social media, everybody's starting to talk about statement necklaces. It's becoming really, so we're right ahead of the curve. Talk about these, show these, have these, earn rich rewards every month, because you're really on trend when you're talking about the statement necklace. Hey, we're in May, gang. It's a 4-week commission month. We've all got 2 weeks done and the 2 big ones to come. They are tribute weeks, so Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Great things happening. Your franchises are such a great support for all of our Park Lane businesses worldwide. What amazing representatives they are. But you've also got the company behind you, and you can call. I get every week some people who call internationally who call the company and want to know about something that we can help you with. So you've got a company as well as the franchises behind you, all here to support you. There's a great page, Tom Park Lane, it's called now. It's going to be Park Lane International very soon. You have to get Facebook's approval to change the name of your group page, but some of you do that. And one of the big challenges going on is the treasure box. The treasure box is back there. There are going to be 60 for our 60th anniversary, 60 of something in that box. And everybody gets a key who has a recruit. We've had over 100 since we started doing this in May. And one of you, your keys is going to open the treasure chest. That's going to be amazing. This week being Tribute Weeks, I just say bling it on. There's no other message than just get up, put on your jewelry, take out a couple rolls, and go show it. I am in the Caribbean. I'm really training people. This is a whole bunch of business. This used to be Avon people, to train people how to do a demonstration with two rolls, a roll of a great customer special and a roll of thank you gift items. And so you go out, have a coffee or whatever in the Caribbean, and you show them two rolls. It's a great way to meet people where they're at and help them be part of Park Lane. We want you to have great success in the next 2 weeks. Thanks again for taking time to view,